Emotional detachment can look like calmness from the outside, but internally, it may be a way of creating distance from feelings that seem overwhelming, disappointing, or unsafe. Some people learn to disconnect from emotions because feeling less seems easier than getting hurt again. Number 1. Feelings can become difficult to access. A person may know something should make them happy, angry, or sad, yet feel almost nothing. The emotion exists, but reaching it can feel unusually difficult. Number 2. Distance can feel safer. Keeping people at an emotional distance can reduce the risk of rejection or disappointment. The person may prefer control over vulnerability because vulnerability feels unpredictable. Number 3. Detachment can develop after repeated disappointment. When emotional experiences repeatedly end in pain, the mind may begin protecting itself by lowering emotional investment. Caring less can become a learned form of self-protection. Number 4. Independence can hide emotional avoidance. Someone may appear extremely self-sufficient and insist they need nobody. While independence can be healthy, it can sometimes conceal discomfort with depending on others. Number 5. Relationships may feel difficult. Emotional closeness requires openness. A detached person may struggle to express affection, discuss personal feelings, or allow another person to see their vulnerable side. Number 6. Numbness is not always peace. Feeling nothing can initially seem peaceful because emotional conflict becomes quieter. But prolonged numbness can also make meaningful experiences feel distant and colorless. Number 7. Detachment can affect communication. Instead of explaining what hurts, a person may become quiet, change the subject, or simply disappear emotionally. Others may interpret this as indifference when it is actually difficulty processing feelings. Number 8. The mind can confuse protection with strength. Avoiding emotional pain may create a sense of toughness. But constantly suppressing feelings does not necessarily make someone stronger. Sometimes it simply makes emotions harder to recognize. Number 9. Connection requires some vulnerability. Healthy relationships cannot be built entirely behind emotional walls. Genuine connection requires a willingness to communicate needs, accept uncertainty, and let trusted people get closer. Number 10. Detachment can change. Emotional distance does not have to become a permanent identity. Becoming aware of suppressed feelings, communicating honestly, and gradually allowing safe connections can help a person become more emotionally present. Emotional detachment is often misunderstood. What looks like coldness may sometimes be a person trying to protect themselves from experiences they no longer want to repeat. But protection can become isolation when the emotional walls stay up for too long. Real strength is not the absence of feelings. It is learning that you can experience emotions without allowing them to control your entire life.